And how loud were they down the phone?
My best friends.
Austin Butler says his Dune Part 2 role was inspired by these two actors. Actor Austin Butler explains how he looked up to Gary Oldman and Heath Ledger as his main motivation for his Dune Part 2 role. Critics have yet to decide if Denis Villeneuve's films were truly faithful to the Frank Herbert novel, but all agree the films held their own against previous adaptations. Much like 2021's Dune, the sequel took its time to immerse audiences in places and characters Villeneuve considered essential to the lore.
We're naturally going to talk.
It doesn't work, you know, I hate to...
A complex young man who's thrust
Paint yourself every day, it's
Yeah.
a dream.
This made for an effective shift in tone when Austin Butler's Fade Rautha was suddenly introduced an hour into the film. Just as audiences were warming up to Paul Atreides, played by Timothée Chalamet, trials with the Freeman in Arrakis. Butler's performance as one of Dune Part 2's main antagonists was simultaneously praised and despised by audiences. And, the actor told NME that he credits two other actors for his role.
Possible.
Yeah, he was sort of an enigma, I think, even.
I want you to know, I will love you as long as I breathe.
NME asked Butler if Fade Rautha was based on other film villains, and while the actor didn't mention any movie psychopaths as inspiration, he did explain how Gary Oldman and Heath Ledger influenced his approach. "I've always been inspired by Gary Oldman in many of his roles," he confirmed. Leone. The Professional, or True Romance, or The Fifth Element. And you know, we've talked about Heath Ledger a lot, the sense of play that he had. Leaving the topic open for speculation, he then clarified that the broad careers of Oldman and Ledger served as his motivation.
Satisfied with the weep the readers read.
Well then. Ooh! You've been practicing! That was good. I'm like sci-fi shit, you know?
That's a rule for life.
I love that.
It's not the specific things, but it's more general inspiration, he added. Butler explains his Fade Rautha voice. Butler previously explained his creative approach to Fade Rautha, who was defined by his sinister voice and demeanor. He told Screen Rant that his Fade Rautha was a deliberate impersonation of Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, played by Stellan Skarsgård, saying, "It dawned on me that he would have grown up with the Baron, and the Baron being the one who has the most power, and how we end up soaking in through osmosis those traits of people that we grow up with, but particularly those that we admire in some way." Butler's interpretation of Fade Rautha stood out among the Harkonnens so far introduced, including David Bautista's brutish Glossu Rabban. That's what we can convey. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, so that we are enthusiastic in conveying other trending news. Thank you.
Deal with this prophet.
So, Paul, to you is it all like makeup? And you went, oh well.